Hey, what's up? This is actually going to be a quick, simple video, not a scary story time as the lighting would suggest that, unless I know how to tell a good scary story. Just thought I should be here and talk, make it seem like I have my own TED Talk auditorium, but instead of an auditorium, I just have a dirty car with water bottles in the back and loads of laundry in the back seat, along with some questionable life decisions in the glove compartment. So happy to be here. I just wanted to briefly talk about something very real that we all face one time or another in various ways. Change. Life changes. Going through quite a few recently in my life lately, I just can't help but think that it's such a pivotal thing to go through, this theme of change, because they provoke such a deep resonance with all of us and whatever feeling they do get. It's like if Netflix suddenly just canceled your favorite TV show. You might not get a reason why. It was so abrupt, it was so sudden, and yet you're forced to move on and carry on with that without any closure at all, any realization of it at all. And that's not a good feeling for us to go through. No, it isn't. But at least you can still say that you were a part of it, you witnessed said show or said experience in life. And just for the record, not all changes are bad. Some can be really good, no matter how small they are. Something as simple and small as changing the route you take on your walking routine, new skincare products, meeting a new friend, acquaintance. They can all be big or small, but they will all, at one way or another, impact us, leave some sort of resonance with us. It's just that we aren't necessarily good at making the best decisions moving forward with them. I have had a lot of changes recently, and because of them, I probably haven't made the best decisions I possibly could have. But in some weird way or another, I can honestly say I'm happy to be here the way I am today. With the little people I do have around me in life, I can say it happened naturally and organically. Change is natural. Between life and death, it's just filled with choices and change and evolvement. And that's the key word, evolve. To grow into something different, but better. A better you. Like, I am far from being perfect from today. And I don't know what's in store for me 5 years from now, 10 years, 12, 20, 25. But I know for sure that in between that time gap, within that time gap, there's bound to be so many changes to the point where I might not even be recognizable from today down to 20 years down the line. But as long as I can say I made the best choices and it led me to a better me at the end of that path, as scary as it can be, I will say I'm all for it. But that doesn't mean it's easy. Today, yesterday, way back when, back in the good old days, I can look back and maybe wish for changes to not have happened. I have lost many friends. I've lost many love interests, many crushes, connections with family members long ago. Things have just diminished. Maybe a new change in city. I relocated, I moved. New job because the other one was falling apart. A lot of stuff has happened. Some things, if I had it my way, I would never have made it happen that way, or at least in that manner. But nevertheless, here I am sitting in front of my camera, as weird as it feels. I'm sitting here, alive, healthy, awaiting the next move the universe will throw at me. And I'm happy to say that at the core of who I am, I'm grateful I can be in that position. And this whole idea, this whole theme, this word, reminisce, to look back at fondly, nostalgia. It's important. It plays a role within all of our minds, but for me, I would not want it to be such a consumption in my mind. So many times have I looked back into the golden days, at the sacrifice of today. I'm not looking at today fairly. I'm too stuck in the past. But regardless of with that being the case, like I said, being here today, alive and well, in an intact mindset, awaiting the next move, I've never felt more rich. So what the fuck was the point of this video? I don't know. I just was bored. Just wanted to do something out, something different. But I was stuck in my mind because, like I said, a lot of changes to me have been happening. Many that I didn't like, that have affected me sadly, confusedly, maybe upsettingly. But I guess that's just a part of this whole roller coaster of life we all live. It was just something I had very burrowed in my mind, and I feel like I just had to air it out. As true and as dumb as this all sounded right now. But enough about me. Tell me about what you guys have gone through, change-wise. Something good, something bad, negative, positive, something small, something enormous, life-changing. Because honestly, I think that's where the biggest pieces of lore happen that we all carry. It's interesting to see how people have changed throughout the years into what you meet to today. I would love to hear about your story, as much as you're willing to share. So leave a comment down below. Tell me something about change you feel, you hate, you've gone through lately, for the better or for worse. And just for a moment in time, let's just share all of our stories just for a moment. And before I end this weird, nonchalant, reminiscing, fuck-ass video, I would just like to leave it at this. Like I said earlier, a lot of stuff happening to me that have changed me have not always been pleasant. But a quote I heard that has honestly stuck with me ever since I heard it years ago. It really was profound to hear and to keep living with it in my mind no matter what happens. And the quote is simply, "You can't get a diamond without pressure." It's so simple, but yet so effective because it's true. In order for a diamond to be formed, you have to immensely pack so much pressure into like this dirty piece of ordinary charcoal. At the end of that process, along with some other stuff, a diamond is born. The most beautiful, rarest, strongest material. So though you might be charcoal today, just know at the end of that path you're on, you will be diamond status. Okay, thanks for listening to me, and I hope to hear about you guys. Peace.